In the national news, the U.S. housing market, long crippled by an inventory drought, is finally starting to see listings rise. But now, in many places, the buyers just aren't showing up. Hi, I'm Shamika Fox, your Santa Cruz real estate expert and personalized real estate concierge. To stay up to date on all things Santa Cruz and real estate, hit that like and subscribe button. So here it is. Sellers are grappling with the fact that the higher for longer rates are choking off demand during what's typically the key season of the market. And for more of those owners are cutting asking prices than any time since November 2022 as inventory grows stale, according to Redfin Corp. With mortgage rates rising back over 7%, the willingness of home buyers to take a stab this season is diminished. Ralph McLaughlin, senior economist at Realtor.com, said, "You can have high prices or you can have high mortgage rates, but you simply can't have both for long." Coming into this year, the prospects of rate cuts by the Federal Reserve stirred up some optimism for a housing market that had just emerged from its worst year for sales of previously owned homes in nearly 3 decades. But the economy continued to roar on diminishing hopes for interest rate cuts anytime soon. Without the rate cuts, a cold reality is settling down on the housing market, Robert Frick, corporate economist for Navy Federal Credit Union, said. Buyers are getting very little, if any, relief from high borrowing costs. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage as of now has hovered near 7% since the middle of April, and prices have continued to climb higher. In the 4 weeks ended May 26, the median sale price was up 4.3% from a year earlier to a record $390,613, according to Redfin. This is nationwide. House hunters of all kinds are being squeezed out of the market. Sales of new homes, a bright spot for the inventory-constrained market, fell in April. Contracts to purchase existing homes that month slumped to the lowest level in 4 years. The pullback is causing listings to accumulate rather than getting matched with buyers, according to Realtor.com's McLaughlin. The spring selling season so far is definitely a disappointment, said Lawrence Young, chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. At the beginning of the year, I thought sales would increase throughout the year. Across the country, while sales are falling, on average in the U.S. geography matters, Sunbelt markets including Florida and Texas, which boomed with the influx of new arrivals during the pandemic, are now cooling in part because people have been priced out, according to Redfin. Meanwhile, metros in the West, such as Seattle, the San Francisco Bay Area, had sharper corrections in late 2022 and are already beginning to recover. Contract signings were down at least 14% in Houston, West Palm Beach, Florida, and Atlanta, but surged by roughly that amount in San Jose, California, according to year-over-year data from Redfin for the 4 weeks through May 26th. Redfin's measure of pending sales was down 3.4% nationwide. Price growth could slow more broadly in the coming months, Redfin economist Chen Zhao said, but any declaration would likely be slow given the pent-up demand from the millennial generation that will likely keep buying the market. The consensus expectation was that rates would have eased by now, bringing more demand and supply and higher transaction volume, Redfin Zhao said, but instead we're continuing to slog around the bottom that we reached about 18 months ago. So what is the solution for the housing market, which makes up 1/5 of our economy? That's a good question. In Santa Cruz County and the Bay Area, our cash buyers have become dominant. What used to comprise 23% of the market is now up to 40% in 2023, and the last several offers that I was involved in had cash offers on the table as the top contenders. As interest rates remain high, what can we expect to see in the coming months? Home sellers should expect that it may take a bit more time to sell their home, and there is the possibility of price adjustments as we all shift and try to navigate this ever-changing market. That said, we are also still sometimes seeing multiple offers and sales prices coming in higher than the list price. This is all very property specific, so if you would like a deeper analysis of how the market will impact your specific property, give me a call. I'd love to have a look and help you achieve your real estate goals and how they pertain to your life. All you home buyers, if you're looking to strategize on how to beat out cash, there are still ways. Don't give up. Don't let yourself get discouraged. If you want to buy a new home, let me know. I'd love to learn more about your goals and outcome desires and help you strategize for the win. Reach out for a complimentary consultation. And buyers, remember, as of August 17th, 2024, you will be required to sign a buyer-broker compensation agreement prior to even looking at property. For more information on how these changes will affect you, give me a call. And of course, hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all things real estate and all things Santa Cruz. Now let's take a look at the housing numbers for Santa Cruz County for May 2024. For single-family homes, the median sales price for single-family homes in May 2024 throughout the county of Santa Cruz is down just barely from $1,362,500 in April to $1,360,000 in May. The average days on market is down from 33 days on market in April to 27 days on the market in May. The number of active listings in May is up to 357 in May, up from 278 in April. The number of new listings for May came in at 245, up quite a bit from 198 in April. And the number of closed sales came in at 111 in May, which was a decrease in